Hello class, welcome to Investigation Filling and Wrapping 1.2, problem 1.2. We are now talking about just the rectangular prism instead of a cube. So here's our learning targets. To visualize a net as a representation of the surface area of a rectangular prism. This is a rectangular prism that we are talking about. So you kind of can see what it looks like. And our second one is to connect the area of the net to the surface area of a rectangle. If you're wondering what a rectangular prism is, the official definition is a three-dimensional shape with the top and bottom that are congruent polygons and lateral faces that are parallelograms. So kind of like a elongated figure. So here we're moving forward to we're talking about three different terms that are pretty important to know in the future. So we're just going to cover them today. The faces of a figure such as this prism is a flat two-dimensional surface of a three-dimensional shape. So by illustration, this whole part is a two-dimensional shape that we can illustrate what it looks like. If we just took that top part, this would be the two-dimensional shape we were referring to. That's one face. Alright, it's one face. I took another one. Here is another potential two-dimensional object. This is another face. So that's face 1 and face 2. So we got the top and then we got the side here. Here is a different shaped face. It's more of like a square, 1 by 1. So those are three different faces that we see. There's going to be 3 on the other side too. So those are called faces. Alright, the second term is edges, and that is a line segment formed where two faces of a three-dimensional shape meet. So as you can see, as we described before, those faces are what are blue right there. The edges are referring to this, like this part where the faces meet. So the first face meets up with the second face right there. That's one edge. Now keep in mind that this face also meets up with this face. That's another edge. Right? And then this face also meets up with the bottom. That's that edge. You don't see the bottom because it's underneath it, but there is a bottom there. And this face meets up with another one on the other side, right on this side. There's a face on this side too you don't see either. So it has 4 edges to one face. So that's what they mean. That's what they mean when it says a line segment formed when two faces of a three-dimensional shape meet. So this face meets up with this face, and it forms a line. See that? So, all right, what is a vertice? It's a point where two lines meet, or in this case, the corners. So there's a vertice right there. There's a vertice right there. Vertice and a vertice, all the corners. And we can understand those terms, and it'll help us when we try to discuss things about these prisms, these images. So, alright. Next class period, these are a few questions that I want you to answer. These are going to test your ability to understand the terms, describe the faces of a rectangular box. That's what they want you to do. How many faces are there? How many edges does it have? And will a different box have a different number of faces, edges, or vertices? Grammar error here. There we go. Edges over vertices. Alright, go ahead. See you tomorrow. And thank you for watching.